Thank you for listening to the Theory of Creativity. This is Sarah and Garrison here with the Theory of Christmas. Yay! I gave Garrison his Christmas presents earlier, but he hasn't opened them yet because he refuses to open them in front of me. Even though I'd like to see him in his excited face so I can explain them to him, but he won't let me.
Well, for me, I kind of don't want to like have the pressure, of I think that someone may be expecting a certain reaction, and being in that moment, I am unable to emote the way.
Oh, well, I'm not like asking you to act surprised or anything.
Well, okay, that's okay. Then I'll open them up after this podcast.
Yay, good, because I want to explain to you some of mine. Check. So, what is your favorite memory from Christmas?
Favorite memory? Well, the only thing that I can really remember, like from the Christmas that's sort of been etched in my mind ever since, it was one of my first Christmases, and I guess I had asked for a Crash Bandicoot toy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I opened up the package and it fell apart.
Oh my god!
Yep, that's the memory that sticks out to me.
Did you like cry? Like,
I don't think I did. I was
no.
like, well, that's that.
I think my favorite Christmas memory is this is probably like the purest Christmas memory I have, because every other Christmas is kind of like, well, this is just capitalism as it's at its finest. Is when my parents got me a big stuffed animal teddy bear. His name is Big Bear, and I woke up one Christmas and he was just there, and I think must have been really tiny, because to me back then he was huge. But like now he's probably like half my size. Actually, you met Big Bear. He's in the other room.
Oh, that's him.
That's Big
cool.
Bear. But that's Big Bear too, because the original Big Bear got eaten by mice when we moved. So that's the sad part about that story.
So was Big Bear one about that same size?
I think so. My parents got me a new one when they realized that the other one got eaten by mice, because they felt so bad.
As they should. That's really unfortunate. Yeah.
I was really upset as a child. I needed a Big Bear. But yeah, I think that's probably my favorite Christmas memory. So what does Christmas mean to you?
Christmas. What is Christmas? I guess all of the cheesy cliche stuff, like spending time with family, things like that. But what you said earlier about the excitement for Christmas, I think as I've gotten older, I've been less and less excited. Like Christmas is 5 days away, and
yeah, you wouldn't know it
right.
Unless you were like, oh hey, check what day it is.
Exactly. So what was your question?
What does it mean to you?
Was it So I guess now it's just like family, cheesy Christmas movies on the Hallmark Channel, the Christmas music.
Yep.
Speaking of Christmas music, there's really only like 12 Christmas songs, but they've been done 100 times each.
Yeah, there's like 50 different renditions of each and every one of them. Well, there's the Silent Night, there's Holly Jolly Christmas, there's Jingle Bells. I don't know, Jingle Bells doesn't really play on the radio or anything. But then there's like the
Rudolph.
Yeah, Rudolph. I like going into Christmas music, I really like the redneck versions of Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. Those are hilarious. Yeah, I think that people who write like parodies of Christmas songs are pretty darn funny.
Yeah, I heard this like ghetto version of the 12 days of Christmas. It was pretty great.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah. Oh man, parodies are hilarious. So what are some of your family traditions that you have in your family?
Traditions?
Yeah, like
I don't think we have any.
None? Nothing like going snowboarding or something every year?
I think it's been about maybe 70% snow on Christmas. Like it hasn't really snowed every time, I don't think.
Right.
But not necessarily Christmas, but we would go down to Triangle Park.
I don't know about that.
Do you know where the Boonshocks Museum is?
Yeah.
Okay, there. And we would like go sledding and snowboarding and stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah, I remember that. Like, when we were kids, I remember there being, like, a huge blizzard one year, and then, like, there was, like, a good 10 inches of snow outside, and, man, It was cold. That was fun. I think that was probably like the coldest, snowiest Christmas I can remember. Since then, it hasn't really been snowed much, you know, like not like heavy snow anyway.
Well, maybe it has, but because we have to like drive in it and shovel it, we don't appreciate it as much as we used to, because we see it more as a liability than, you know, something to play with.
I'm like, fuck the snow. God damn it. Okay. Well, some of my traditions, I open up, like, each member of our family always opens up, like, one Christmas gift, Christmas Eve. So that's definitely one of our traditions. We make certain things, like, food-wise every year. Like, my mom makes these delicious, and I'm talking delicious, candy cane cookies. They're like, I don't know, like shortbread or, what do you call it? Sugar cookies. They're like sugar cookies, but they're like in the shape of candy canes. And she makes one part of it, dyed red, and then the other one's like white, so it looks like candy cane. She wraps it up, and oh god, they're so good. And then she makes this thing called brie bread every year. But since I'm vegan, like, I don't know how that's all gonna work. I was looking on the internet during Thanksgiving to see if they had like any vegan brie. And apparently you can make it, so maybe I'll try doing that this year.
Cool.
Yeah, otherwise that's pretty much it. Family, it's just usually me, my mom and I, all three of us. And my dad, he's there too.
Yeah, so traditions. That's great that you have some. That sounds like a lot of fun. So the big elephant in the room, Santa Claus himself.
Yes. When did you find out that he wasn't real?
I don't think there was a defining moment for me. I guess it wasn't really a surprise when I found out. So
you're just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, pretty much.
How old were you, do you think?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember how old I was. I must have been like 13 or 14.
What?
Yeah. Well, because my mom kept fucking up shit. Like, she would be like, okay, so every morning, you know, Christmas morning, there's like the stocking, and it's always full, right, after Santa gets there. And one morning I came out and it wasn't full, and was like, Santa forgot to fill my stocking. And I got a little upset. She was like, oh, shit. She like, okay, go back to your room. And then... and then she had me come out, and then I was like, all right, gig is up.
You said 13 or 14?
Yeah, it was 13, 14. Maybe it was 11. I don't know. I can't remember. It was like around that age, like early teens.
How did you survive that long? Like, how?
It wasn't like, oh, you know, like my reality was crushed or anything by it. It was kind of like, oh, you know, it's just kind of how it is. Like, you just like accept it.
You had to have heard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But like, that's when I was like, all right, this is legit. My mom's a hoodlum, and she's sneaking around the house at night, putting presents in my stocking.
I think it would be cool, like interesting, if there was a Santa, but so like Santa does exist. But he like has some sort of influence over parents to make them think that they bought the gifts, and he like forges receipts.
Damn. That's some like hardcore shit right there.
That's a big conspiracy.
Yeah. You know what? Let's start a web page for Santa conspiracies. That'd be fun. Oh my goodness. That's like a good kid story. Like, if you want to like write a children's book, that's what you want to write. He does exist, but he exists in like the magical realm of like, I don't know, forgery of I don't know, mind control. He exists on mind control.
I want to say there was a Christmas movie, maybe on the Disney Channel, like one of those TV movies. And Santa had this little like thing that would help him stop time, and that's how he was able to give gifts to all of the kids.
Yeah, you know, I think I can remember that. Where are all the good Christmas movies? Like, where did they go to? I feel like, you know, like all the like old stop motion animation like Christmas movies that were claymation, like those were awesome. I miss those, and I don't think they show them every year. Like the Meisner or something, whatever it's called. Yeah, there's like this Christmas Meisner, and like then there's the one about the origin of Santa, and he's like a hot young redheaded man, and then
in that style of the Rudolph.
Yes.
One, yeah.
Yeah.
Those.
Yeah, I miss those. Those were fun, but they don't come around anymore.
Like new ones.
No, there's plenty of new ones. I think there's like Frosty and a bunch of snowman ones, and then but like I'm talking about the OG ones.
They come on.
Maybe I'm just like not watching them.
Like on ABC, I think.
Yeah, oh wait, that's another Christmas tradition too, is I watch the Christmas Story every single year, because it plays for like 24 hours straight, back to back. I watch that every single year.
Why that one though? Like, they don't do that with any other Christmas movie.
I think it's because it's like a family at Christmas, and it's like no other movie has been able to like capture it in that way. They're all kind of fake. And that one's pretty real as far as Christmas movies go, anyway.
I think I saw like someone's house or like some like a restaurant maybe, that leg lamp somewhere.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You can be that for Halloween if you want to.
Oh, leg lamp.
Yeah, you can. I saw that was one of the Halloween costumes I was looking at for this past Halloween, but seems a little bit unoriginal.
What else is on there?
Krampus.
So Krampus is a thing. I don't really know much about it.
He's like a demon goat guy, half goat, half man, that like comes to your house Christmas night and eats little boys and girls alive if they've been bad.
Is this like a new thing that's popped up, or like has it been around for a while?
I think it's like an old tradition, but I think with everything that's like, I don't know, there's like a bunch of people that just hate Christmas that like I think put back into the folklore of this isn't really what Christmas is. It's like, it's not like a Jesus Christ holiday. It's this is like a pagan holiday and you're celebrating it because people celebrate it for wrong reasons.
So really, it's kind of like Santa is God and like Krampus is like Satan or something.
You know what? That's probably a good allegory.
And Zwarte Pete is Jesus.
Is that the one that farts on you in your sleep when?
No, he's the little black guy with the libs that I've spoken about.
Yeah, the racist, like, terrible depiction of Santa.
Have you seen this?
Oh yeah, a bunch of people doing blackface. You told me about that. Is that supposed to be like his elf or something?
Yeah, it's something. Or something, yes. That's
Zwarte Pete.
Yeah. Krampus. There was a movie about that, right? Like
It's like a weird movie too. It's not like one that you want to see on Christmas because it's really dark. Like no one survives in that movie.
Spoilers?
Yeah, huge spoiler. No one survives.
Man, that's unfortunate. Well, I think we should keep this podcast brief so anyone listening on the holidays can get back to their families and enjoy spending time with them, or not spending time with them.
Being a recluse.
Actually, that remind me of something. Spoiled kids and kids who aren't satisfied with what they've gotten and complain about it. What do you think about that?
Are you talking about like, because I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty spoiled as far as that goes, but I don't think I complain about it.
Like kids that get cars and things like that.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, if you are selfish enough to have your family buy you things for Christmas, you should just be grateful that they even did that, because they could have not done that. I mean, they could be not, like Satanists and not celebrate Christmas or something, or maybe that was really rude of me. Yeah, you can still be a Satanist and celebrate Christmas. But the idea is that you should be able to give things to the people that you love, regardless of whether or not it is a holiday, and you've got time off, and you should spend time with your family and enjoy the people around you.
Or not spend time with your family because you just got a bunch of new technology and cool stuff, so you can spend time with yourself or whatever.
Yeah, do that, fine.
Well, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, even though we'll be here next week. Good cheers and all that stuff.
Rock on.